This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
Let's welcome in our guy, Scott Tabor, former Arkansas College World Series pitcher. Scott, I was unaware Alabama actually leads the all-time series against Arkansas in baseball. I would not have thought that, but when you look at when the guys have played, Bama's up, I think, by 6 games.
Yeah, you know, you look at the name on the jersey and it doesn't really scare you in baseball, but you look at the all-time statistics and even the statistics from this year, you know, we won 1 game more than they have. And so it's not like we're head and shoulders above them. All of their stats are better than ours. You know, better hitting, better batting average, better ERA on the pitching staff. So it's going to be a dogfight.
Dave was talking yesterday about the veteran and the experience on this team, and I know Arkansas lost a lot of that last year. When you go up against a team at home that's not necessarily rattled like Alabama is expected to be, they're not expected to be that. How do you go about trying to get to an older veteran team, Scott?
Well, here's something that you have to really think about. You know, your pitchers are not pitching against a veteran pitcher on the other team. They're pitching against a veteran lineup. They're pitching against the other team's hitters. So if the other team has a better starting rotation, you know, an older starting rotation, or at least a more established starting rotation, you know, it's always this pitcher against this pitcher, this pitcher against this pitcher. The pitchers don't face the pitchers. And as far as facing an older lineup, that's not always a better lineup. You know, they might have been bad when they were young, so they may just be a little better when they're old. Veterans have a tendency not to get rattled, which is what you worry about with freshmen and younger guys. At this point in the season, your freshmen aren't quite freshmen anymore. Your older guys may be wearing down a little bit. You know, it's just kind of you have what you have, and you're statistically, you look and see where you are statistically, and you really don't do anything any different. You just attack them. You know, as a pitcher, you attack the corners of the strike zone. As a hitter, you be patient and get a pitch that you can drive. So I don't think it will change the way the Razorbacks approach this series. I think the Razorbacks want to do what they do every weekend. They want to be for sure to win 2 out of 3. They want to stay patient. They want to make the other team earn everything they get. Don't want to walk a bunch of people. Let the crowd get into it and let them take over from there.
Scott, Arkansas goes with their lefty, and Hunter Holland tonight, a 1.97 ERA. He's unblemished on the year at 4-0. What have you seen as his game has developed over the last few starts?
I think Hunter Holland he was given the role of the Friday night starter, and he was given the role of that pitch. You know, Hagen Smith earned it, and then it was his to kill, and Holland was the second guy. Good 1-2 punch. But you move a guy from Saturday to Friday knowing that you're going to be facing their best pitcher. It just sharpens the sword a little bit. You're just a little bit tingly. You know, you're not going to be. It's not going to make you throw 5 miles an hour faster, and the lineup is not going to be any better than it would be on Saturday. But you know you can't give up 6, 7, 8 runs and going to win the game. It's going to be a low-scoring game, and you're going to get in there and really drive. I remember when I went from Saturday to Friday night. It was fun. You know, now you're facing Calvin Schiraldi and Roger Clemens and big names, and it's a battle. You know, even again, you're not facing those guys at the plate, but you're watching them go out there and do their thing, and you want to go out and you want to match it 0 to 0 to 0 to 0. So it's fun to watch a kid that's really competitive. And I just listening to the things that he says, I think Hunter Holland is uber competitive, and that's what you want at your Friday night starter.
Yeah. Will McIntyre's ERA will fool you a little bit. It's 5.23, but the last few starts he's been better than that. He'll get the start on Saturday, Scott.
Well, Will is he's a pitcher, you know, and if he's missing up last week, he was missing up. If he doesn't stay down around the knees, his stuff is really, really hittable. But that's anybody that doesn't throw in the mid-90s or so with that explosive fastball, and even those guys, if they're up around the waist, they're going to get hit. So it's all about pitching and being on your game. When he has control of his stuff and all the breaking balls are working and he's changing speeds and doing the things that a good pitcher does, you know, he's really, really tough. And I think that's what some of the kids from Alabama, from things that I've read, they're really, really good pitchers. Good arms, but really, really good pitchers. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. Now, is it true that is Trevin Brazil pitching the third game? I think his knee's better.
You say Trevin.
Yeah. Some guy named TBA's got that one. Dave's keeping that under wraps.
Bring him on. 6'10" on the hill.
Yeah.
I can see it.
A little leverage.
I bet Travis could sling it a little bit.
I bet he could. What do you think, Chuck?
Oh, yeah, he would definitely be coming downhill, that's for sure.
Yeah, no question.
Be like facing Randy Johnson.
By the time the ball left his hand, he'd be pitching from 45 feet, so it wouldn't be fair.
No.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see somebody that long. I've seen 6'8" in person, and it's a different kind of release.
Yeah. Well, Scott, should be a fun weekend at the ballpark. We'll catch up next Friday as we kind of get fully into baseball now that Final Four will be behind us, and we'll talk to you then.
All right, go Hogs.
BetOnline remains your number one source for all your college basketball betting this season. Get analysis of every play, prop, and point at BetOnline. You'll find the latest odds, bracket contests, team matchups, and game trends at BetOnline. Updated odds for everything from live games right through the Final Four and the championship game. BetOnline is where your college basketball headquarters are this season. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to sign up and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Be sure to use our promo code BELIEVE to receive your bonus. That's BLEAV. BetOnline.ag, where the game starts.